Welcome to Curtis Hanvey Designs, which is just a branch off of Hanvey Engineering, but I'll explain that another day. Anyway, we have a new table for the grooming vans. It has been over 20 years since I've designed a table, and I have been listening to customers and groomers on the internet talking about what they want to see on tables. And here are the top three. So coming in at number 3 was easy to clean under the table. Coming in at number 2, I just want it more stable. It wobbles, it shakes. But number 1, can you not give us more storage under and around the table itself? Well, stand by and I'll show you what I've done to answer these. After a year of hard work, thinking, asking a lot of questions, and talking to a lot of people about tables, finally came up with a design that I'm happy with. It's steady as a rock, has plenty of storage, and look how easy it's going to be to clean under this table. Now let me share some of the special featured accessories. And remember, you can always add more. A stainless steel magnetic blade cooler and tool holder. 2 large storage bays that you can either use as is or use your favorite containers or storage boxes. But that's not all. You can customize it yourself. You can actually add additional things to the bottom of the black box portion of it or in the available space under the tabletop edge. And of course, it still includes the Hanvey 1-inch thick, easy clean, and sealed edge grooming top so that pee cannot get into the wood. And it still includes the famous lip system and a few sample supports. Now let's talk about how this table raises and lowers hands-free. What does that mean, hands-free? Well, all you have to do is press a preset button to go to a preset location, leaving both hands and both feet free for you to use to manage the dog as you're raising and lowering the table, all for the safety of the dog on the table. For example, number 4 goes all the way up to its highest setting, automatically, hands-free. Just press the button and watch it go. And press number 1 and it goes to its lowest position, and it's going to go down on its own without you having to touch anything or know when to stop, and it will go to its lowest setting. And on this table, its lowest setting is about knee height for most groomers, which is low enough for large dogs to easily step up on the table. Press number 2 and it will go up to the bottom edge of the opening into the tub. And press number 3 and it'll go up to the top edge of the tub. And press 4 and it goes up to its maximum height, approximately 41 inches. And when I want to go all the way back down to the bottom, press number 1. And almost no sound generated at all. It's very quiet. And when you're ready to clean under the table, press number 4. It'll go way up out of the way and makes it very easy to get under the table and do some cleaning. And besides, we don't have much under there that can even catch hair in the first place. We also have full manual control. That means you can press the up arrow or the down arrow and it will go in that direction and stop at any point that you want to stop at. Or you can use the preset to get to a certain place and then make a little adjustment using the arrow. Hold the tape. As though that wasn't enough, I almost forgot to tell you, we have a USB port on it. That's nice. Now what can you do with that USB port? Well, the obvious is for charging. But you do realize that there are lights on the market, little directional lights with little flex arms that are powered by USB. And you could use those to light the underside of dogs while you're grooming. And we made sure we included plenty of table edge all the way around the 3 sides, so you can easily clamp these lights. Alright, back to the video. Now let's talk about something that is very important to Hanvey, and that is the safety of the dog and the groomer. In the past, there have been opportunities for injuries because tables will not stop until you take your foot off the pedal. Well, what happens if you happen to have your foot on the pedal and the table comes down and keeps your foot on the pedal? You could be injured on some tables. This table, if we lower it onto my leg, it just backs up to a safe distance and stays there. So it will not crush or injure your dogs or your cats. This is especially important if you sit on a stool while you groom, because if you have your legs under the table and you accidentally lower it and it hits your leg, it will stop automatically, back up a couple inches, and pause until you press the button again. Don't try this with any other table because they do not stop and you will get hurt. And when it comes to safety, go Hanvey. We got it under wraps. And of course, to be a Hanvey product, it has to be simple and easy to repair. How simple? Very simple. I could change out the drive mechanism under this table in less than 2 minutes. Easy. And if you have ever changed out a drive mechanism on any other brand of electric table, you know that it can take you hours to make that swap. Now you can keep a spare drive mechanism and you can minimize any downtime. But I have to say that I am really proud of the fact that this is the most stable table I have ever designed or found in the market, period. And it is also the safest table on the market. And we at Hanvey love setting the standards. It is solid as a rock. That's why I'm naming it the Rock. No wobble, no shimmy, no shake. It's a Hanvey through and through. Now let's talk about the classic lowboy table. The lowboy table is the table that we have been using for almost 13 years, and we intend to continue offering this table for the foreseeable future. Now let's talk about the key differences between the lowboy and the new table. And the first key difference is that it does go below knee height. So if you feel like your table needs to go that far below knee height, and you do not feel like you need the extra storage that comes with the new table, nor do you feel like you need the additional ease of cleaning that comes with the new table, then the Ascot Lowboy is your table of choice. Key difference number 2 for the Lowboy compared to the Rock. You do have to press the foot switch and hold it the entire time you want it to move. And as you can see, it moves slower. And dogs have been known to accidentally press this switch when you don't want them to. If you take your foot off of it, it stops. Unlike the new table, where you can hit a set point and not have to keep actuating the switch to make it move. So the choice is yours. A Lowboy or Hanvey's new rail table. It is solid as a rock. That's why I'm naming it the Rock. No wobble, no shimmy, no shake. It's a Hanvey through and through.